Central Illinois is the CI in ciLiving.
Oftentimes, people view science and art as completely separate things.
But when it comes to glass blowing, you need to know how to combine both in order to make something unique. ciLiving's Ryan Burk met one Edgar County couple who's sharing their love of glass with the world.
Absolutely. Well, you know, I was really struck by just how Randy and Joy Turner make glass blowing look like it's so easy. It obviously is not easy at all. You don't want to put me anywhere near that glass. But they have a way of really making it look easy. And the skill and practice it takes is absolutely awe-inspiring, and it makes a real difference in the community. On a bitingly cold January day outside Paris, there's an unexpected beacon of warmth as the wind pounds against the walls of this steel barn. And inside, Randy Turner is standing at the crossroads where science meets creativity.
Hey, I went to undergrad as a chemist. My PhD's in engineering. And yet, this is art.
Randy and his wife Joy have turned a passion for glass blowing into something they can share with the world. And for Randy, this oven isn't just a place to make glass, but instead a portal to limitless possibility.
When I make perfectly symmetrical pieces, like, you know, here's a nice bowl. Sit on a foot, nice and round, got some neat designs in there. Well, okay, that's neat. But then what if I want to get crazy? You know, instead of this nice, straight, perfectly straight vase, which I can do, let's just try something different.
Glass blowing is an art of focus. It requires both extreme precision and an eye for creativity. It's a reason this couple relies on each other, not just in life, but in the studio as well.
It's really about understanding the media, how the glass is going to act, to know what order you need to do things. Like when my wife and I make fish, you know, while I'm blowing the body, the pipe is attached here, and I'm blowing the body, and then I'm shaping the tail, and then the process goes, she's bringing bits for the eyes. Like so.
So how do two science-minded people make the jump into the art world? For Randy, it all started back in college.
As part of the chemistry curriculum, you could take glass blowing. Now, this is scientific glass blowing, where you work on vacuum lines and tubes, and you're making the scientific equipment. So I took a class of that and just fell in love with the material.
It was a passion Randy put on hold for a while, until Joy encouraged him to take a Park District class while living in Oklahoma.
And they had wood carving, they had pottery, they had oil painting, they had all sorts of different things you could do. And then I saw that they had glass blowing. And I thought, ooh, that sounds really cool. I remember doing the flame work, and it turns out that this was an actual glass blowing studio, what we call hot glass, which is what all this is.
From there, Randy kept practicing for years before finally opening Larkfield Glass in 2007. Joy says customers aren't just attracted to the pieces they produce, but to knowing who produced them.
When I was growing up, the word imported was cool. Oh, that's imported. Now, to be honest, it means junk from across the world, and it is less valuable for that. And you know, I sign on the bottom of every piece, Larkfield Glass, and the year it's made. About 6 months ago, I started signing Larkfield Glass, Paris, Illinois, and the year it was made.
By working in a studio located on the farm where she grew up, it connects Randy and Joy to their roots, all while connecting their customers to the pride the couple has in their town.
Glass, when it's hot, I just cut it.
Wow. For Randy, the hours of precision standing in front of a 2,000-degree oven are all worth it whenever he gets to see the finished product.
When I tap it off to go in the annealer, so where it sits for the 16 hours, she finally gets it in the annealer. It's like, whew, wow, we got it in there without it falling on the floor or exploding or collapsing on itself. So the technical part is what's going, yeah, we did it. But the next day when we pull it out and you get it in the sunlight and you're starting looking at it and go, I'm exactly what you said. Wow, I created that.
An aha moment 3 decades in the making.
Got a passion for something, even if it doesn't look promising. Everyone's telling you can't make enough money to make a living on that. Keep it in your mind, keep it in your heart. keep planning. If you don't plan, it won't happen. And it might.
Randy and Joy, crafting more than just art, but crafting a way to make their passion a way of life. Now, Randy and Joy often have groups come out to the studio to watch them work. They say it's particularly interesting whenever they can have high school or college chemistry classes turn out. They say it's really a chance to get to show off all of the science that's behind that. Art and science, total combination.
Wow, that's cool.
Those are really beautiful.
They really are. And like I said, they make it look so easy, but when you actually see them doing the detail on it, it's just incredible.
Yeah.
What'd you bring me back?
I might have to make a run down to Paris and get it for you,
keep
you know?
stuttering over there, Ryan.
You hold on there. I'll be right back.
Hey, if you have a story idea for Ryan, you can send him a note on Facebook, you can hit him up on Twitter, or you can even send him an email of rburk@wcia.com. He's ready for those story ideas.
I sure am.
So when you go to Ryan's Facebook page, you'll undoubtedly want to like everything you see. But what happens when you go to a friend's page and want to do something other than like their post?
Right, so Facebook
When I
is...
see Heather's, it's like all the time, like dislike, dislike.
Oh,
What? I'm kidding. Not
You're
yours.
a turd. Hey, so Facebook right now is doing a little beta testing on a new set of emoticons, whatever, that support the like button. You'll be able to click and hold on like and then get other set of emotions.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to express sadness, love, laughter.
Yeah, so when they scroll down, you can see here. So there's love right there. You can put a little heart by it.
Which is what you want to put on all of my posts.
Well, and I will going forward since I'm clearly in the doghouse. But you can laugh. You can kind of, there's a little face with a tear there, a little sadness. But I guess, this is in response, to people complaining that that Facebook never offered a dislike button, so like a thumb down. But they said that they're not going to do that.
Well, I could kind of see this actually working because I feel like with a dislike button, it could lead to, bullying or something like that, especially with younger people. But with this, maybe it's a chance to sometimes not always right to say like, but, you could do something else.
Right.
So,
I'm
yeah,
like
it's
guessing
interesting.
that the majority of the people wanting the dislike button are like, oh, my dog died. Oh, dislike.
Right.
Oh,
And you
my...
feel uncomfortable because you want to respond to it, but you
don't want to
wanna
like
say,
it.
oh, I like that, because
Right.
you don't.
Or you have split posts where, my dog died. I loved him for so many years. I'm so glad he's in a better place. And you're not sure. You're like, oh, your dog died, but you're really glad that he's in a better place. So you're like, do I like this? And it's weird. And
I like and dislike this.
right, exactly. So you can
There you
heart the dog and tear for the
Well,
Yeah.
you
Heart
keep
the
working on
relationship
that
and tear for the
Facebook.
dog.
Let us know how it
That's
goes.
good.
Hey, coming up next, our ciGiving winner of the day.
Yeah, do you like salmon, Ryan?
I sure do.
Can't wait to try this. It's
sticking
our
around.
salmon dish. Do you too at home? We hope you'll enjoy this, and we'll reveal it coming up.